Greetings and salutations, and welcome to part 2 of Control. That's last we left off in part 1. This lady over here asked if I would go over and exorcise the demons from this lady over there with a halo glowing around her. So without further ado, let's go exorcise some demons. And we do this. There we go, demons be gone with you. We did it.
It didn't work. The hiss has burrowed too deep. Ripping it out rips them apart.
Well, that kind of sucked.
Jesse, over here. We need to make a plan, Jesse.
I think so. I'm turning people into vapor. So yeah, we need to formulate a new plan
I
here.
can't cleanse them. I saw. It was worth a shot. Thank you, Director. Jesse.
I'm gonna tell her why I'm here. I'll risk it.
Listen. The Bureau was involved in an incident in my hometown, Ordinary, 17 years ago. The Bureau came in and covered the whole thing up. I've been looking for this place for a long time.
That's enough. Maybe that's too much already. I
TMI.
can't tell her about Dylan and the rest yet.
I've seen mentions of an Altered World event case dealing with Ordinary. You were at Ground Zero as a child? It was one of the big ones, and before my time. And very classified. I can try to dig out some old files for you. My boss, Casper Darling, would know, but he's missing. I think he knew this was coming, or suspected. He came up with the HRAs, the Hadron Resonance Amplifiers. I think they're what saved us, or a few of us. And Director Trench would know. Trench? The ghost, or whatever he is. He mentioned something called the Hotline. Said I should find it. It's another object of power, like the gun, an old Bakelite telephone. A direct line of communication between the director and the board. Maybe he can talk to you more clearly through that. I mean, Trench has years and years of experience. He might know how to destroy the hiss. Where is the hotline? It's kept in the communications department through the mailroom. It's part of this sector, so we can access it even with the lockdown in place. We'll get the door open for you. Okay, that's my next stop. That's Tomasi's department. He's the head of communications. I don't think he had an HRA. He kind of made a point about not wearing one earlier. Keep an eye out.
They call me the director. But that's not me. I'm not a director type. I'm not a leader. Why am I here? I think you already know. Yes, I came for my brother, but there are other reasons too. I said I was looking for answers, but I might never understand them. I'm not looking for proof. This is already it. More than enough. No matter what they told me all those years, I know it's real now. I didn't imagine this. I want to be a part of this world. What scares me shitless is that I finally found it. Only to see the hiss destroy it all.
Research
so
records,
don't
portrait
hesitate to
record,
ask me
da.
anything you wanna
Okay.
know.
I just
There
kind
are
of flew
no
by.
stupid questions. The door to the comms department is just outside the boardroom back in the lobby. They should have gotten it open by now. Follow the signs to the mailroom. You can get to the hotline containment chamber through there. Good luck, Jesse. See you back here once you have the hotline.
So
Thanks,
follow.
Emily.
Okay, so follow the lines, man. They definitely love talking. That's follow the lines through the mailroom and should be able to get to wherever we're supposed to go through the mailroom. Enter the communications department to find the hotline. See if Emily has anything else to say.
The hotline should be in the communications department.
The origin of the hiss. Okay.
Where did the hiss come from?
I'm not sure. You said the hiss was here when you entered. Did you see anything like that outside before you came in?
No. No, just inside.
The source is internal then. See, the oldest house is a sprawling complex with openings to other places as well. I don't even know where to start looking. But in the context, it's good news. The lockdown holds. The hiss escaping the building would be the end. Pretty shitty world out there if you ask me, but I wouldn't want the hiss to destroy it.
With you on that, Emily. You mentioned the oldest house. What is it?
This building, the bureau headquarters, the oldest house, is a shifting place. You've seen it. It transcends its physical limits.
I've been to New York a few times. How didn't I notice this place?
It's an attribute of the building. This is a place of power. The oldest house doesn't like attention, so unless you're purposely trying to find it, you don't, which is perfect for us. The work we do here is essential, but unstable. The Bureau prefers not to be noticed. And we need strong walls to make sure nothing gets out.
So without you, I never would have found the front door. Okay.
My little friend that floats around in my head.
This trench guy. I keep hearing him in my head. Is he a ghost? Haunting me?
I doubt we're talking about a ghost in the traditional sense, but an echo maybe. See, if he was killed by the service weapon, your gun, maybe it's his final thoughts recorded by the bullet in his brain, like a deep space probe sending back data. But that's just a hypothesis on my part. I need the gun to research it. But you better hold on to that given the circumstances.
I think I will. Yeah.
Yeah, hypothesis. That's stretching it a
Can
bit.
you tell me what an object of power is exactly? This is all, well, new to me.
Don't worry, I love going over the basics. So objects of power are mundane objects that house paranatural energies and have developed a link to the astral plane and can thus be controlled, which is what differentiates them from altered items, which are still housings of paranatural forces, but are more volatile and cannot be bound in the peri-utilitarian sense. Got it?
Did she memorize this?
Huh.
Got it. Thanks.
And the basics. Oh, that's crazy.
So
let's get this
HRA
last one.
stop you from becoming hiss.
Well, it seems that way. I mean, I hadn't even heard of an HRA until a few weeks ago when Dr. Darling started handing them out. Well, I began analyzing mine as soon as I got it. I mean, each one seems to emit a powerful short-range frequency way beyond anything I've ever seen.
Doesn't the timing seem suspicious?
I thought that too. Dr. Darling usually likes to unveil his latest breakthrough in big presentations. With these, he just passed them out. Yeah, his behavior makes me wonder what exactly he knew.
Dr. Darling's got some issues.
Thanks, Emily.
Getting a
I'm
little
sure
too
I'll have more
close to
questions
these
soon.
paranormal
Just let me know.
altered universe entities. So, onwards and upwards. Let's go ahead and grab this dude. Yeah, so far the storyline on this thing has been nuts. But, you know, that's not shocking being that this was made by Remedy, so... They really put on, I mean, Alan Wake was killer storyline. But Max Payne, I get more of a Max Payne vibe from this whole film noir kind of thing. And accuracy boost, we definitely will take that. Like the consecutive kills thing, but we'll go that route. Okay. Oh, that's that copyright protected office. How far out there are we supposed to be going? That's executive affairs. Gonna have to go back to the cafeteria. Thank you.
There it is again. A welcome message.
Dead letters. Machine God. I had a dream and I built the thing, and I saw in my dream a machine that will contain God, but not God you know or the ones anyone knows, a new God. This machine will be his body, his heart, and his mind. I made it just like the dream showed me. I used the motor from the refrigerator and coils from a toaster and the fan, plus a timing belt from my car's engine and the wheels from my son's skateboard. God can't move it yet, but the dream said he would learn how on his own. This is just the beginner's body. Like a baby, but a machine instead. God only needs a place to start. If you want to interview me, please contact me. Dude. Psychomaniac. Bad baddies. Yo. Well, and I came in here with half health. This is gonna be over. Yes, yes, yes. Give me all that health, man. Let's take a quick look around in here. That one. Good there. Whatever this is in the dark. Singing fish. Mr. Governor, I called the police, but they never come to my house. I got a problem, and you got to send folk to fix it. I got my wife one, and then singing fish on the wall. It's not a real fish. It sings blah, 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 but it's got the devil in it. It flies around at night, sings devil songs, says lots of cuss words. The devil got it in my house because of the fish, and you got to come handle it. My wife is real upset. When can you come? Sincerely, Dwayne Barr. From Roseanne Barr family. Okay. Open assets. Oh. There. Federal Bureau of Control, Greeter, Director Trench. I'd like to thank you for approving my request for the Dead Letters Archive. Cataloging the Bureau's collection of delinquent mail will provide an extremely handy database that research teams can use to search for any connections or related topics found among the letters. Aside from the more functional purposes, the archives will allow us to preserve these windows into authentic human encounters with paranatural world. The letters come to us from various places and times, gathered by the Postal Service as undeliverable. The Bureau is a perfect home for them. I realize not all letters contain accounts of genuine paranatural events, but even the erroneous ones allow us insight into how the unknown is perceived by real people. Of course, I will first compile a system to allow us to analyze the letters for any information or suspected connections to AWEs and other altered materials. So thank you again. Can't wait to delve into my dead letters. What a creepy job. An important one nonetheless. Good there. Go up here. Yo. Aha. This is crazy. Wow, okay. So we are going to stop it here. When we come back, we will pick it up and we will head to the communications department. Right, y'all. So until then, I will catch you on the other side. Thanks for watching. Appreciate it. This is one crazy game.